Today, we're talking about listening to a different kind of gut feeling, the ones coming from our bodies. Our bodies have amazing ways of communicating with us, sending whispers and sometimes shouts to tell us something needs attention. And sometimes, those messages are warning signs of something serious, like stomach cancer. Stomach cancer can be sneaky, often starting quietly, disguising itself as something we might dismiss. A little indigestion, a touch of heartburn. Ignoring these whispers could mean missing out on early detection, and that's when treatment is most effective. We're going deep on 10 critical signs your body might be sending you about stomach cancer. Stay right here, because understanding these symptoms could save a life, and that life could be yours. Now, we all experience an upset stomach now and then. But when I say persistent abdominal pain, I'm talking about pain that hangs around, especially in the upper stomach region. It might start as a dull ache, something you can almost ignore, but it can intensify over time. If it doesn't go away, if those over-the-counter remedies you rely on just aren't cutting it, that's a sign to call your doctor. This pain often comes with other symptoms, things like nausea, bloating, even unexplained weight loss. These symptoms are like pieces of a puzzle. When you put them together, they paint a picture that needs attention. Imagine a tumor in your stomach pressing against everything else, disrupting your digestive system. Early detection is key. The earlier we catch it, the better the chances of getting you the right treatment. So please, my friends, don't ignore persistent pain. Your body is trying to tell you something. All right, let's talk about weight. This is about those pounds vanishing without you even trying. You haven't changed your diet, you're not hitting the gym any harder, but the numbers on the scale are going down and fast. That, my friends, is a red flag. Cancer cells consume energy, burning calories faster than healthy cells, and can mess with your metabolism. It's easy to brush this off, but this isn't about fitting into a smaller dress size. This is about your health. If you're noticing a sudden drop, especially if it's more than 5% of your body weight within 6 months, don't hesitate. Get yourself to a doctor. Weight loss on its own could be a sign of many things, but when it's happening alongside other symptoms, it's a sign we need to dig a little deeper. Pay attention to your body. You know that feeling when you take a bite of food and it just won't go down? Maybe it feels stuck, or you have to force it. I'm talking about persistent difficulty swallowing, what doctors call dysphagia. This can be a sign, especially as a tumor grows, that it's obstructing the pathway to your digestive system. It usually starts subtly. Maybe you struggle with solid foods first, then liquids become difficult to swallow. Dysphagia can also show up with other signs like coughing more often or regurgitating food. And then there's that feeling like something's stuck in your throat. Difficulty swallowing can be a sign of other things, but if you're experiencing this, especially with other symptoms, get it checked out. Don't suffer in silence. Knowledge is power, and knowing what you're dealing with is the first step to getting better. Talk to your doctor. Chapter 4. Persistent nausea or vomiting. We've all had those moments, a dodgy piece of seafood, a touch of the flu, where nausea and vomiting are just part of the deal. But we're talking about something different here. This is about persistent nausea, the kind that just won't quit, especially when there's no obvious culprit. Stomach cancer can irritate the lining of your stomach, leading to chronic nausea. Sometimes the tumor gets in the way, blocking food from passing through like it should. If you're vomiting and you see blood, whether it's bright red or looks like coffee grounds, that's a sign you need to get to the emergency room immediately. This constant nausea and vomiting takes a toll, draining your energy and dehydrating you. Please don't let it get to that point. Early intervention is key. Chapter 5. Feeling full quickly. I'm talking about that feeling of being full, uncomfortably full, after just a few bites of food. Doctors call it early satiety, and it's another one of those sneaky signs of stomach cancer. If you have a tumor growing in your stomach, it's taking up space, leaving less room for food. Plus, the tumor can interfere with your digestion, so your body doesn't process food as efficiently. If you're consistently feeling full after eating just a small amount, if you're losing your appetite and your clothes are fitting looser, don't ignore it. It could be your body's way of waving a red flag. Chapter 6. Blood in stool or vomit. If you see blood in your stool or vomit, please go to the doctor immediately. This is not something to wait out or try to self-diagnose. When we're talking about blood in the stool, it might look black and tarry, almost like tar. You might also see bright red blood, and while it's less common, it's just as alarming. If you're vomiting blood, it might be bright red, or it could look like coffee grounds. This tells us that the tumor is causing bleeding, either in the stomach lining or in the blood vessels nearby. This constant blood loss can lead to anemia, making you feel tired all the time. Your skin might look pale, and you might even feel short of breath. Please don't ignore these signs. You know how much I love food. Food is life, food is connection, food is celebration. So when I talk about a loss of appetite, I'm not talking about skipping dessert because you're trying to be good. I'm talking about a real significant decrease in your desire to eat. Stomach cancer can mess with your body's natural hunger signals. You might look at a plate of food and feel nothing. A loss of appetite can lead to weight loss, weakness, and a decline in your overall health. It's your body's way of saying something's wrong. Talk to your doctor. Chapter 8. Chronic fatigue. We all have days where we feel tired, right? Those days where we just want to crawl under the covers and forget the world exists. But I'm talking about something different here. I'm talking about chronic fatigue, the kind that lingers, the kind that doesn't go away even after a good night's sleep. For people dealing with stomach cancer, this fatigue is often caused by anemia. This isn't the kind of fatigue you can shake off with an extra cup of coffee or a power nap. This is fatigue that seeps into your bones, that makes even the smallest tasks feel impossible. If this fatigue is constant and affecting your daily life, talk to your doctor. Chapter 9. Bloating after meals. We've all been there, that uncomfortable, I need to unbutton my pants feeling after a big meal. But I'm talking about something more persistent here. Frequent bloating, the kind that happens after most meals, the kind that makes you dread eating. Stomach cancer can create a roadblock in your digestive system, preventing food from moving through as smoothly as it should. This can lead to gas, pressure, and that oh-so-familiar bloated feeling. Bloating on its own can be caused by many things, but when it's persistent and doesn't seem to have a simple explanation, it's a sign to pay attention. Talk to your doctor. Chapter 10. Persistent indigestion or heartburn. Let's talk about indigestion and heartburn. We've all been there, right? That burning sensation in your chest, that feeling like you just swallowed a blowtorch. It's uncomfortable, it's annoying, but it's usually nothing to worry about. But I'm talking about persistent indigestion, the kind that keeps coming back, the kind that doesn't respond to those over-the-counter remedies you rely on. Stomach cancer can cause irritation in your stomach lining, leading to discomfort and that burning sensation we call heartburn. If you're experiencing persistent indigestion, especially if it's accompanied by other symptoms like nausea, bloating, or abdominal pain, please don't ignore it. Talk to your doctor. Early detection is key. Outgrow your health matters. We've covered a lot today, and I believe that knowledge is power. Recognizing the signs and symptoms of stomach cancer is crucial. Early detection can make all the difference. If you're experiencing any of the symptoms we've discussed today, don't wait. Talk to your doctor. Share this video with your friends, your family, anyone who needs to hear this message. Subscribe, and keep coming back for more health tips and information. Because your health matters.